What is up, everyone? Before this video gets started, I just wanted to say this is more of an update video than anything. We got a lot of small parts coming in and a lot of things we're waiting on. So this is just more of an update, the plan, and a couple of little announcements. So let's get into it. Working on the California LB7 Duramax again. We got some stuff going on over here, as well as some other small stuff I did off camera that was super boring to watch. So let's get you guys updated. Okay, that was a nightmare. Jesus. So the first thing that we did over here was pull out most of the interior and got that headliner out. That is going to be a separate video, restoring the headliner over there. So don't worry about that for now. We just got all the stuff over here. But this is the main part I wanted to show you guys today. The harness wrap. I went through and rewrapped basically everything. Had to fix everything. The headlight harness. Had to redo a couple grounds. So we got that looking pretty now. Over here on the truck, I still got some more to do over here. We've been cleaning up some more stuff in the engine bay. I still got to rewrap and fix all this stuff. It's a mess over here. I got that partially done, but need to go back and perfect it. The headliner was actually in pretty good shape. I'll show you guys this real quick. Yeah. So basically, it's a few layers. So there's like the top cloth, and there's the foam below it, and then there's like the fiberglass molding of it. So everything is in good shape with the headliner itself. So we need to take off all this foam basically, and we'll start from scratch with this material over here, which I will be making a video on this. It's like a more soft material. It should work pretty well. So what I want to focus on is getting these dash wiring fixed. So it is a mess under there. There's just wires hanging down everywhere. I'll show you guys these burned wires right here. There's some pretty bad stuff behind here, so we're going to take a minute and get that fixed today. Alright, so if you remember the first video, we pulled this out and there I said there was some burned wiring. I didn't actually show it, so here's what it looks like. Look at that. There's no coating left on these wires at all. All that's burnt, so that's going to be a nightmare to trace back through. So I'm going to probably take out this entire console here and then this kick panel right here just so we can get under the dash and look at it. But basically, I have to rewire all of this. So the fuse in the fuse box was jumped for the cigarette lighter, and it looks like it grounded itself. So, yep, I'm gonna have to fix all this now. All right, so these are the wires right here that we are after. Looks like they go all the way back down into there and probably down to the main harness there. So we're gonna have to probably take this apart. And second of all, is that the sub that everyone talks about? That little itty bitty, like, I don't even think that's an 8. It looks like a 6. Let me get a tape measure. Yeah, it's actually less than a 6. That's crazy. Everyone always hypes up these subs in these trucks. I've heard like 20 people like, oh yeah, my truck's got a sub. You call that a sub? That might give a little thunk. If I kick the door, it makes a louder hit. All right, so it's been a few days. We got a lot of the little boring tasks done. That's basically what it's going to be for like next week or so. But headliner's going to get its own video. But for right now, just been taking care of all the small stuff. Center console wiring was toasted. So what happened was somebody jumped a fuse in the fuse box and basically toasted everything we had. And then it got caught up in the, I don't remember what harness that is. That might be for the sub or something like that. It got toasted too, so I had to rewrap all these wires. So I'll get all that prettied up and shoved back through there. But I need to get a new plug for the cigarette lighter as well. Look at that guy. This is what the headliner looks like after all the fuzz taken off of it. Basically fiberglass all the way down. So we got all that cleaned up. Thinking next week for this video, because this is the next main thing. Still waiting on the engine, obviously. We don't have an engine right here, do we? No, but I've been ordering parts. I'll show you guys what's in this box in a minute. And these cab mounts showed up too. So these are very hard cab mounts actually. So I'm really glad to get these ones. The factory ones were like 300 and they're super soft. The SMB ones were like $400 to $500. So I was like, hey, 87 bucks for some hard body mounts? Sure, why not? I will have an announcement hopefully here in a few weeks to do with the shop chicken. It's been well requested and I will deliver. So I talked to one of my other guys. We're going to work on getting some t-shirts and stickers, little small things for the shop chicken. But the thing about it is there's no overhead. So like I don't have to order the shirts. It's through a company that will do all that for me. So definitely going to try and get that on the road. Hopefully I get to officially announce that in a few weeks or so. I need to contact the guy right now. I just got off the phone a few minutes ago, so I'll get all that sorted out and get that ready to go. So before I show you what's in that big box, this is what we're working with here for brake lines, right? They're all right. They're okay. I've seen better. These would probably hold. But over here in the back, can't remember if I already showed this or not. One of the brake lines is, yeah, in two pieces. Look at that, rusted straight in half and then spilled fluid everywhere. So we made the choice to go ahead and order some, shop chickens following me. We ordered some hard lines. I think it was like 90 bucks for what I'm about to show you in this box. All right, here we go. A full box of all new stainless steel hard brake lines. So already marked in here too. Right there's like the part number it has in the bag, and that's where it goes. So this is actually pretty cool. It has basically every line. I think some of these you do have to bend yourself because they're so long they can't ship, but there's instructions for all of it. But yeah, it's going to be nice to get all new hard lines on this unit. Be nice and reliable. Here's something cool too. Shipping bends. So it shows you exactly where they were bent. So all of them have it. So we're going to basically have to unbend a majority of these lines. That's going to be a whole nother project. That's for next week. For the undercoating over here, or the frame paint, Rust Stop from Ace. This stuff is amazing. I've used it on my tan truck, which is right out there. The frame is actually really good on this thing. A little dirty right now, but it's held up really, really well. Basically what we're going to do is just the entire frame, like as many times as I can. Once it dries, it's like it's a little more satin than this. This is obviously wet, so it's gloss. If I'm being completely honest, seeing some paint on this frame is motivating. It looks so good from in here. It's gonna dry good, so I cannot wait to get the rest of this ground down. It looks so much better, and it's gonna last because this is like basically bare metal at this point. I need to wash it all still, obviously, but that's gonna look real good. I'm really impressed with these results over here. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video for here. I know there's not really a lot going on this week. It's just a lot of stuff we're getting ordered in, and the weather, obviously, we need to push the truck outside to grind it, but it's like 0 degrees, I think it was yesterday. Not gonna happen. So a lot of small stuff happening, a lot of parts finally coming in, but it's going really smoothly. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.